Hi guys, and welcome back from Carly at the Herbothecary. Really good to see you guys again. If you're new to the channel or like the videos, please show your support by hitting like and subscribe down below. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that here at the Herbothecary, myself and my family, we love a good forage. However, this year, as things are getting more expensive and we finally have use of both our front and our back garden now the conservatory is ready, we will be concentrating a lot more on what we're growing at home and not just what we can forage outside. Now, I have been sowing every 2 weeks, well, salad crops at least, since December. Every windowsill in the conservatory was absolutely full, which drove my husband nuts as he's only just finished it. Well, almost finished it anyway, but it's now usable. So over the next couple of videos, mixed in with our foraging videos, we'll also be looking at growing in the garden. I've already done a couple of videos, what we've been doing, how we do it, but also how we're going to keep what we've got as fresh as possible for as long as possible, and also some preservation techniques mixed in there as well. Now, this is the salad that I sowed. Said this one was back in March, and we've already had 2 crops from it. They're cut and come again, so you just take those outside leaves. However, what I did find is that which we weren't able to use fresh on the day didn't really last that long in the fridge. So today I'll be taking another batch again from the outside. As you can see, these are taking over, and we'll be looking at a technique that hardly a technique, but a way to keep your salad fresher for longer, and we're going to see if this works. So I will do a little picking now, and then we'll go back to the kitchen. After I get a little bit excited at the fact that my hosta has a flower. Didn't last year. So here I have freshly washed all my salad leaves. They're just in the sink. Not really to wash off anything that they've been sprayed with, but only because the tree behind us keeps dropping all its little flowers, and they're really sticky, and they're sticking to everything in the garden. So now that they've had a good wash, I have my salad spinner at the ready, and I might not mind the odd bug bite here and there, because if it's good enough for the bugs, it's surely good enough for us. The others won't eat it. So I've taken those bits out, and I pop in my salad spinner, and I'm just going to give it a good spin. I want to get as much of the moisture off as possible. Now, I've only got an old school spinner, and yep, as you can see, it keeps coming apart, but we'll just pop that back together and give it a good spin until we've got as much of the moisture out as possible. I'll just give it a good check, and clearly I might have overfilled this as these are still quite moist. So as we're going to be having salad with our chicken tonight, I'm just going to take out enough for tonight's dinner and then try respin the rest. After a few more vigorous spins, we'll have a check, and nope, it looks perfect now. So now for the storage hack that is supposed to keep it fresh for longer. As I said, the last ones lasted 4 days, and then they were practically unusable. So I've got some kitchen towel, and I've used 2 layers on the bottom because that's where most of the fluid will drain down to. And normally they say that you should cut your leaves into bite-sized pieces, but I actually like the whole leaves for presentation, so I'm going to try this. So I've done 1 layer, put down another sheet, just fold it in half. I'll pop another layer on top of there, and I put the leaves in different directions so that they fill up more of the space, like you do with cutlery, big end, short end, big end, short end. Pack them in. Now also know you want to keep as much air out as possible, or extra air. So I'm going to pack it as much as I can. So I've just done the last layer, one more kitchen towel on the top, and then a vacuum sealed lid, or at least as close as it gets. And then we are going to write on it what it is, date when it went into the fridge, and this is possibly enough for a side salads with our dinner, not a full salad only kind of dinner. So I'll pop the date on and I'll pop that back in the fridge, and we'll check in a week. Now, as the salad section in my fridge, or the cooler salad drawer, is always jam-packed, this will just be going on a shelf in the middle of the fridge somewhere, wherever I can find some space for a week. So today is now the 1st of June, and the salad has been in the fridge for exactly a week. Now luckily we've still had lots more fresh to harvest, so I haven't had to mess with this one or take anything from it in order to taint the experiment. So this is the first opening after exactly a week. The paper's actually still quite dry, and the leaves still appear to be perfect and crunchy. Definitely still very, very crunchy. So we're gonna have a big Caesar salad for dinner tonight, and this will go perfect. I've got some other leaves that we bought, so they'll go in. So I'm just going to pop this tissue on, as it's 9 o'clock now and we won't be eating till around 6. So I'll reseal that and pop it back in the fridge, and it'll be perfect for dinner tonight. I'm so glad I gave this method a go. As you guys can see, I might have oversown. This was our first sowing, and we have been eating from it quite a bit, but not even our lot of 5 can keep up with that much salad. So trying this method out was amazing. I would definitely give it 4.5 out of 5 stars for one of the best ways to store your salads, other than obviously keeping them growing, which clearly is not possible now as they're overtaking this pot. The only issue that I found with using this method is the space that it took up in the fridge, and I did find myself picking more frequently than I would normally. We'd normally just go out and get our meal fresh for the day, because I knew that I could keep it fresher longer in the fridge and the kids could just grab out the Tupperware container, but I still found them picking from this planter. So let us know if you have any other food storage hacks. Post below. Again, thank you guys for coming back to the Herbothecary. It was great to see you again. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.